I got a $100 check from my grandma, and my dad said I need to put it in the bank so it can grow over the years.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
I'm really excited to launch this $100,000 portfolio. If I pick my stocks and prices just right, this portfolio could one day be worth $90,000. Then we can take that $80,000 and reinvest it in crypto coins with doggies on them and make aggressive bets against Tesla stock.
And it's gone.
Look, investing doesn't have to be complex or scary. There are no tricks or secret strategies to get rich quick. In fact, in his 2021 letter to shareholders, Warren Buffett said, "A patient and level-headed monkey who constructs a portfolio by throwing 50 darts at a board filled with stocks from the S&P 500 will over time enjoy dividends and capital gains as long as it never gets tempted to make changes to its original selections." Well, I'm that level-headed monkey, and I've got nothing but time. Hey, wait. Speaking of time, your time is valuable. So if you're just here to see what's in the portfolio so far, I'll show you that first. Then I'll dive into a couple of the stock picks I made and wrap up with an exercise that I think will instantly make you a better investor and costs you absolutely no money. After all, this is the channel that invests in you. Let's get right into it, starting with what's in the portfolio right now. I'm showing you a Google spreadsheet first because, as you see, 92% of my portfolio is still in cash, so all of the weights and percentages on my public.com account are going to reflect that. Investing it all in one go would defeat the point, so what you're seeing here are the weights of my holdings out of the $7,800 that I've invested, and I plan on dollar cost averaging in the rest over time. Like I said in my most recent episode, dollar cost averaging is the best way to avoid buying at the top. One question I get pretty often is, if I had a small sum of money to invest, how would I do it? That's one thing I wanted to answer in the first episode of this portfolio series, and these 14 stocks are my answer. I could see the total number of stocks going as high as maybe 20 or even 25 when I've spent all $100,000. The top stock in the portfolio right now is Facebook, ticker symbol FB. Facebook changed its name to Meta Platforms, and its ticker symbol is changing to MVRS for the Metaverse. So next month, when you see that, just realize that it's not a different company at the top of this portfolio. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, but I think Facebook is an insanely undervalued company. It trades at a price-to-earnings ratio of just 23, which is absolutely nuts for a software company that runs 4 out of the 6 most downloaded apps in the world. Another thing I really love about Facebook, or Meta, is that it has its hands in a lot of other technologies that put the stock in a wide variety of themes: media and entertainment, virtual and augmented reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology. The news on this company is all over the place right now, and rightfully so. Will the metaverse ever actually come to be? Is Facebook bad for society or not? Is Mark Zuckerberg secretly a lizard?
Mark, are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard.
I won't lie, that sounds a little bit like something a lizard would say. It turns out a lot of people are talking about this pivot to the metaverse, which is an indicator I care about a lot. Remember, sentiment doesn't move the market. Change in sentiment does, and this change in Facebook's popularity tells me that a lot of new information has yet to be priced into the stock. This is the part about investing that actually excites me a lot. Mark Zuckerberg and Meta are trying to change the world, and every investor needs to answer a brand new question. Will they be able to, or will it be somebody else? The analysts seem to think that Facebook is currently undervalued, with a strong buy rating and a pretty solid price target for the stock. Snapchat is on here for the same exact reasons, after its stock price collapsed by over 30% about 2 weeks ago. Metaverse, media and entertainment, a tech giant that makes wearables. That's what has people talking about Snapchat right now, which is why its popularity is trending up. I think that's why ARK Invest has been loading up on both Facebook and Snapchat over the last 2 weeks, as I showed in my most recent episode. I bought Snapchat for $58 a share, and it's down another 10% from there. So imagine how disappointed I would be if I spent all of the money I planned to on Snapchat all in one go. By the way, the interface you're seeing right now is a big part of why I chose to go with public.com for this portfolio and asked them to be a sponsor for this channel. These curated thematic groupings are another. In case you didn't know, ARK Invest are thematic investors, and this channel is all about investing in advanced technologies themed around different disruptive innovations. So if I click on virtual and augmented reality, I'll get taken to a curated list of stocks that fit that theme, many of which were featured in my recent episode on the Metaverse, Snapchat, Facebook, Google, AMD, Nvidia, as well as a few more that I can now go in and learn about. Virtual reality is the use of technology to create immersive 3D experiences. Its sister innovation, augmented reality, is when technology layers a virtual experience onto the world that we see. Most of the largest tech companies have VR projects underway, including Facebook's Oculus and Snap's Spectacles. Boom, that's one reason that both of those stocks are in my portfolio, and their innovations outside of computer vision are something I'll get into in future deep dives for sure. Speaking of which, if we take a look at my portfolio right now, the thing that these stocks all have in common is a recent drop in share price without any serious changes to my long-term investment thesis on them. UiPath, Palantir, Teladoc, Sea Limited, Stone, Mercado Libre, Pinterest, and Roku are all companies I've done full-length deep dive videos on, so I won't rehash my stance on them here. If you're interested in learning more about them, I've put all of those deep dives in one convenient playlist for you. I'll leave it in the top right-hand corner of your screen right now, and in the description below as well. In each one of these portfolio videos, I'd like to share one investing habit that I feel makes me a good long-term investor that you can start doing today, and you can let me know what you think about it in the comments. So here's the first one. Manage your watch list as if it were your portfolio. What I mean is pick around 30 positions total that you're interested in, stocks, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, whatever you find yourself drawn to, and create one watch list. For now, that's your investing universe, and you should try and tune out everything else, at least for a little while. If you don't know where to begin, my list is a decent place to start. My list has a few ETFs like ARKK, ARK Invest's flagship innovation fund, and the S&P 500, since those are two funds that I'll be comparing my portfolio against over time. It also contains ARKG, ARK Invest's genomics fund, since I don't know too much about genomics and would trust Cathie Wood and her team to pick those stocks. My list also has Bitcoin and Ethereum, which will probably make it into the portfolio sooner than later. I knew I wanted exposure to crypto going into this project, so public.com rolling out support for cryptocurrency was important to me as an investor. Then there are a few more stocks that I've covered on the channel, like Coinbase, DraftKings, Ginkgo Bioworks, Peak Fintech Group, and of course, Tesla. This list is a buffet, so take what you want and leave the rest. Comment below or tweet me at tickersymbol_U. Do any of the stocks in my portfolio or on my watch list so far surprise you? Did I leave any off that you thought would be there? What would you add if this was your list? I'm excited to hear your thoughts. This is the part where we need to have a spreadsheet or a notebook or any app that you would use to make lists. If you don't take notes on your investments, I encourage you to start. If you've been investing for a while, you're probably using a separate stock screener or alert system. We'll get there later in the series. For now, whether you're new or more experienced, the exercise is the same. You're going to rank your watch list, where rank 1 is your highest conviction stock, and rank 30 is the lowest one that still makes the list. I'm showing you my list here in alphabetical order because this is an exercise that you should do for yourself. Think about your investments a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. What kinds of companies would you be able to hold through bad market downturns? Is a company like Tesla at the top of your list? Or is it a company like Google or something else entirely? Are you sure your bottom choice should be on the list at all? You might find out that you have to do this exercise a few times as you add, drop, and reorder names on the list. This is actually a process that never ends, but what you'll find is that the top half of your list shapes up pretty quickly, while the bottom half is pretty hard to rank. That's perfect because the top 10 stocks will become your portfolio, while the bottom 20 or so are your watch list. As you learn more about the assets on your watch list, they should either start floating to the top or start falling off. If you want to add something to your watch list, something must be taken off because your limit is 30 investments. If you want to add something to your portfolio, it should already be near the top of your watch list, and you should ask yourself what actually changed that makes you want to buy this stock now. Be specific. Was it an earnings report, a breaking news item, or maybe a friend influenced your decision, or an incredibly handsome ginger YouTuber? It's the hair, isn't it? If you're satisfied with your answer, you should start by buying just a little so that the stock moves from the top of your watch list to the bottom of your portfolio. That's how the watch list and the portfolio work together. The watch list protects your portfolio from bad monkey moves.
And it's gone.
In my opinion, the best finance platforms in the world are the ones that take the watch list seriously, and the best investors in the world have a system for adding, watching, and removing stocks from this list, not just their portfolio. But since those investors don't make YouTube videos, you're stuck with me. This portfolio is a long-term project, and this is my system for being a patient and level-headed monkey. Comment below or tweet me your thoughts on this portfolio project. What do you want me to focus on next episode? What could I have done better in this one? Do you want me to keep talking about my investing habits, or should I just do a broad portfolio update and focus on a few big news items that led to specific trades? I'm excited to hear your thoughts. If you're interested in following along with this portfolio project as I make trades in real time instead of as I make monthly videos on it, consider supporting the channel as an insider tier patron on Patreon or channel member right here on YouTube. Then you'll get my trade notifications after every batch of trades, as well as access to a special channel in my 4,000 member Discord community that's focused exclusively on researching and investing in disruptive innovation. The Discord community itself is completely free, and I'll leave a link to join it in the description below. And if you like how Public.com organizes their information on stocks, themes, and lists, or you just want to support the channel as an investor, you can go to public.com/tickersymbolu and you'll receive a free slice of stock worth up to $70 when you fund your account. Public.com is free to use with no account minimum to get started, doesn't charge fees for standard trades, and allows you to buy slices of stocks for as little as $1. So I'll leave a link to that exclusive offer for you in the description below as well. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Ticker Symbol U. My name is Alex, reminding you that the best investment you can make is in you.